Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. We're going to talk about three things that might be causing Bitcoin to go down, and one more thing that actually might be real. But these three main things are nothing but FUD, and I will actually explain why. So the first thing is the MTGOX settlement. I don't think that's going to be paid out until next month, but the thing is, like, people are afraid that the MTGOX people are going to get all the Bitcoins and sell them at the same time. First of all, we've been through many of these reimbursements, and they really haven't done anything. So I doubt this will actually do anything. This will probably be the biggest one, but however, let's remember that they didn't recover all the Bitcoin, so they can't really pay out just in Bitcoin. In every single article I read, they're like, they will get paid back the Bitcoin, but it's unsure what price they will actually get paid back at. So, like, it's essentially going to be a reimbursement in fiat by the way they're actually mentioning things. So, since the money is going to be basically distributed in fiat and they don't really know what price they're going to be distributed at, there really shouldn't be any fear on this because if they just pay them out in fiat, they can't really sell anything. At least most of it will actually be paid out in fiat, I believe. So that really won't affect too much, honestly. So that fear should be subsided, and people should not be selling on that fear. The second thing is even more ridiculous. It's the China news. Now, China has said that they're going to actually start coming down on state-owned entities that are still mining Bitcoin. But let's not forget, China's already banned all the Bitcoin mining out there. So there's really not that much they can do. And most everyone has basically hightailed it out of the country in terms of cryptocurrency mining anyways. As you can see right here, the hash rate since this news came out, unlike the hash rate for like, the news last time, really hasn't been all that bad. I mean, if you look at the here and now, right here, I mean, it's barely been affected. So this news really doesn't have effect over anything because everything's already been kicked out of China. So yeah, like the China news, once they ban it like 10 times, the 11th time really isn't a thing. People are still afraid of the stuff, but they really shouldn't be. The third thing is the crypto bill. Now, this thing might have a little bit of teeth, but it's mostly FUD as well. Because yes, Biden did sign it in office, but it doesn't really take effect until 2023. And the thing is, there's already a lot of opposition to it. There's already a bipartisan agreement or bipartisan amendment by Cynthia Loomis and one of the Democratic senators to actually amend it so miners and validators will not actually be affected. Now, I don't really know how they're going to work with DeFi on this. I think DeFi is going to get roundhouse kicked in the face regardless. But the thing is, like, the whole premise that Bitcoin is just going to shut down in the United States because of this bill, because of this tax reporting bill, is not going to happen. Within this next year, you're definitely going to see a lot of opposition to this and bipartisan opposition as more and more senators and politicians get into crypto. I mean, you got Ted Cruz working with Democratic senators. On this particular amendment to the crypto bill. So you know for a fact that that part is probably going down. Yes, it did get blocked by the Republican senator of Alabama before it went through, but there's people hard at work trying to amend the crypto bill so it doesn't destroy the crypto industry. And the thing is, like, as more and more politicians get into crypto, it'll become more favorable, and I don't think this part of the bill will actually take effect in 2023. So that is kind of out the window. Now, there are like one or two things that could actually affect Bitcoin price negatively right now. One is like, yeah, people are selling Taproot, but I really don't think that's the case because not that many people were actually mentioning Taproot, especially on social media and other stuff. It's been known for, God, forever. I think like ever since 2018. And I don't think like the pump was actually due to Taproot. So because the pump wasn't due to Taproot, I don't think like the dump will actually be due to Taproot either. The other thing is like, this is actually true, that people are actually over leveraged. This is why the main reason of the sell-off. If it wasn't for leverage trading, if it wasn't for like Bybit and other leverage trading, we wouldn't have this much volatility in crypto. Leverage trading just amplifies the effect of everything. If anything needs to be regulated in the United States and around the world, it's actually leverage trading. I actually am not a huge fan of margins, futures, and leverage trading overall for a cryptocurrency. I think people do it on a fool's note because they think they can actually make a lot of money, but eventually they all end up getting wrecked, more or less. because they don't really control the market. And if you do high leverage and it goes the other way, you basically get liquidated. So the effect of leverage trading is like when we go down a little bit on the spot market, everything starts getting liquidated, and that just completely multiplies the effect. So people were over leveraged on the bullish side last time, and they actually might be starting to get over leveraged on the bearish side this time. That's why we have these giant swings. And I don't know if like influencers actually take shorts on these positions and then try to dump the market. I wouldn't expect any crypto influencers on YouTube really to have that much influence. I don't really do shorts or leverage or anything, so I don't really try to pump or dump the market in any way. But that could definitely be an effect if like they were already a whale and they took a big short and now they want to dump the market. The thing is, like, leverage trading is just, I think it's just bad for most markets and especially for crypto, but it is there for like any mature market because the whales and fat cats want to make money without actually exposing their risk to the asset. So you have that right there. The leverage thing is the only thing I would worry about, but it goes both ways because they were over leveraged on the bullish side last time, and now they're like over leveraged on the bearish side this time, if that actually happens. So that will eventually balance itself out. With all the funds coming into crypto, I do think we're still fairly bullish. And remember, we're still above 60,000 for right now. And this is basically where we were a week and a half ago, so it's really nothing to panic about. The three major factors that people are using to FUD the market, they're not really factors because A, MTGOX is getting paid out mostly in fiat. B, the crypto bill the crypto infrastructure bill that got passed will probably get amended, and they're working on it right now. And see, the China FUD is like China's 11th time for banning Bitcoin. So that really shouldn't take that much effect. The leverage thing will work itself out. So overall, we don't really have anything to worry about. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.